Agni, the definition, the types, the benefits. So, digestion of food is carried out in the gastrointestinal tract. Gastro means the stomach, and intestinal means the small and large intestine. So, the digestion is carried out in the gastro and intestinal tract by Jathar Agni, the first Agni, digestive fire. And we call it Kaya Agni also, body fire also. So Kaya Agni, Jathar Agni, digestive fire, body fire, appetite, they're all same. So this Jathar Agni transforms the food into nutritive fluid. Whatever we eat through this Jathar Agni, it is converted into a liquid known as the Ahar Ras or the food juice. Food is converted into a juice-like consistency, fluid-like consistency. If tetragony is weak, if appetite is very weak, or acids are not produced up to the mark, enzymes are not working properly in your stomach, then its function, weak in its function, the food will not get digested properly. And the fluid which is formed after digestion of all the material that we eat will be poor quality. So So the proper digestive agni, proper digestive fluid is or liquid or juice is formed. If it is not proper, then poor quality juices. Further, there is action of seven dhatus. Now, after formation, after digesting the food that we eat, it is converted to liquid, and then comes the role of seven tissues and their agnis. So then seven dhatu agni take their function of digestion and proper nourishment of the body. So if agnis are weak, they will generate the toxins from the undigested food material known as the ama or toxin. Ama that we will explain in the next chapter. What is ama? This ama or toxins will clog the channels for the strotas in the body, and they create some imbalance in the system. So for Ras Dhatu, Ras Agni is there. For Rakt Dhatu, Rakt Agni is there. Mas Agni, Med Agni, Asthi Agni, Majja Agni, Shukra Agni. So whatever Agni is weak, there will be some toxins at that tissue level. So as some people have tissue toxins at the level of muscles, other people have toxins at the level of bones, other have at the level of bone marrow. So this is because of the agnis at that level. The Dhatu agnis are weak. They're not working. Third type of agnis, the Bhut agnis or the elemental fire. They exist in the body for taking the five element portions of the food and giving nutrition to their five sense organs. So in the eyes, we have rods and cone cells. So you can copy this, you can write down this word rods and cones in the eyes and can search in the Google. There will be explanation like in the eyes, we have three layers. In the innermost layer, retina layer, there are some rod cells, cone cells. So they are the special cells that help us to see in the bright light or in the dark also. So these get their nutrition from the through the Bhut agnis. And in the nose, we have special cells in the mucous membrane that helps us to recognize the smell of the food, smell of the environment. So that those smell uh, receptors cells, they are getting nutrition through the Bhut agnis. And in the taste, in the tongue, we have the taste buds and some cells that recognize the taste of the food. So they are the special cells that get nutrition from the food organism. And in the ear, we have special cartilage, which when vibrates, then we are able to hear the sound. So this way, these Sense organs also get their nutrition, their energy from the food through these five Bhut Agnis. So five Bhut Agnis, seven Dhatu Agnis, and one digestive Agni. They constitute the 13 types of Agnis. Now, very important part of the topic, factors that disturb the function of Agni. How this Agni is disturbed? What are the factors? What are the lifestyles that disturb the Agnis? So Agni is about the digestion, metabolism. If we have bad lifestyles, it can definitely affect our Agnis. So we will start from the middle, the leftover food. Many people they have the habit of eating the leftover food. Like they cook in the morning and they eat that in the dinner. Other and sometime if it is too much and somebody cooks dinner and it is left, so we will take it in the next morning. This is the leftover food. If somebody is doing it habitually over a very long time, this is one of the factors our Agni can get disturbed. Next, frozen food. So frozen food is taken for a very long time. If it is a habit, every time we refrigerate the food, then we warm it, and Ayurveda believes that this is also one of the reason our Agni gets disturbed. Overeating is obviously very important factor that disturbs our Agni. If we are always overeating, then our appetite, then it will disturb our Agni. Irregular meals. Sometimes we take the meals with a very short gap. Sometimes we ignore the meal time. And so it is very irregular. And if it is most of the time we are irregular with the meals, it will also disturb the Agnis. The body has a very sensitive um, clock in the body. So whenever there is time for lunch, the acids are secreted, enzymes come into your stomach, and if you ignore that appetite, then in the longer run, the body loses the intelligence. So it becomes very weak. So even if you are hungry, if you see something of your like, then also you won't have the good appetite. And then changing habits very frequently. Like sometime you start eating the non-vegetarian diet completely, then you switch over to some other type of diet. Then again you change something. So if you change very fast and you're always changing your food habits, that can also disturb the organism. Some psychological factors like anger or grief, anxiety, depression, anger, grief, they can also disturb the organism. Obviously, when somebody is in anger or grief or is depressed, then also Agni is very disturbed. Even uh, people don't even get appetite. So that is also an issue. Next important factor, taking water with the meals. If sipping some water is okay, but taking large amount of water, with glass full of water with the meals, or these days, not even water, you will see the young people taking the Coke. Like they take the soft drinks with the pizza, with the other junk foods. That is definitely going to harm their organism. So that dilutes the acids in the body. It is not good. So if it is a habit, then Agni is definitely disturbed. Next, lifestyle causes like no exercise. If somebody is very lethargy, very lazy, never doing any physical activity, that also will disturb the Agni. Because we need some circulation, we need oxygen, we need uh, some movement to Agni to get excited. So this is not if it is not present, somebody is not doing something, the Agni will be disturbed in the long. Excess of sleep can also disturb the Agni. You can observe yourself also. If you are oversleeping and you wake up, you don't like to eat anything for many hours. This is one of the reasons our Agni get disturbed. Last one is the incompatible food. This is a complete um, topic complete chapter that we will discuss, mainly for the student who are in the diet and nutrition training. There are combination of foods which are not compatible to eat together, like milk products with the non-vegetarian diet, milk products with the salt or sour food items. They are totally incompatible. If somebody is taking them and taking for very long periods, that will definitely disturb the Agni, and some uh, diseases will also set in the body. So this we will discuss in detail, but other factors they are very easy to understand. Leftover food, frozen food, overeating, irregularity in taking meals, changing habits, food habits very regularly, psychological issues, taking a large amount of water with meals, doing no exercise, sleeping excessively, and they all are the reasons for Agni disturbance. So, if there is any doubt, any question about this factors that disturb the Agni, you can type in the chat box. You can unmute any question. Arising. They are very easy to understand. They are very common things, but we ignore them. That is why we suffer from the diseases. So it is our duty. If you are doing this training, it is your duty to educate people around you and educate people in your family
Hello,
about
sir.
the factors.
Uh,
Hello. Yes,
Even
yes, yes, I can hear.
not only water with food, but also more liquid things with food also a little bit makes poor. Is, isn't it?
Any
It's
kind of.
like
I told you
yeah,
some these days even not water. People are taking cold drinks, Coke with the pizza, Coke with the other junk foods. That is also not good. Anything
yeah.
uh, liquid or anything very cold like
Yes,
soft
yes,
drinks. They all are bad for the health.
yes, yes.
Ayurveda says that we can sip some water if we feel we are thirsty or we need something to swallow, but otherwise taking
This
large amount of water is not recommended during the
yes.
meals.
If you want to, very few like less. We should take less than 100 ml, I think, while eating food. Yeah, it's better. Less than 100 ml is better, but more than 100 ml or no more than adha pav means half pav, half share of water is considered as not good with water. Thank you, sir. Sir, voice is not clear. Is not is. I'm not able to hear your voice. Sir, your voice is not. Is I'm not able to hear your voice.
No, sir, I cannot hear you.
Same here. We are not able to hear sir, but other voice are audible.
Am I audible now?
Now audible, sir. Now
Okay,
Yes,
okay,
audible. Yes.
sir.
okay,
Yes, sir.
okay, okay. So any questions from the previous paragraphs, like how Agni gets disturbed, or types of Agnis, or the benefits of Agni, and introduction to, you can ask. Then we will move to the four types of Agnis that happen because of the different doshas of the Pitta. If anybody has any questions, then okay. So first type of Agni is the Visham Agni, or unstable state of Agni. Agni, or the digestive fire, is unstable. It is not uh, stable. It is always fluctuating. So this is influenced by the Vata dosha. Vata dosha, mainly composed of air, is always fluctuating. Air pressure is sometimes very high, sometimes very low, sometimes middle. So this makes the Agni also very high or very low, or sometimes normal. So sometimes the food will be digested properly, other times very slowly. So such people are also irregular in their dietary habits. So sometimes they feel hungry, sometimes they don't feel any hunger, and they suffer from uh, gases, bloating, abdominal distension, colic type pain in the belly, and constipation, gurgling sounds in the stomach, and their intestines in the intestine. So they are the common symptoms people have. This is about the unstable type of Agni, Visham. So cause is the mainly because of Vata. Next dosha and next Agni is the Tikshan Agni. Tikshan means very strong. So strong digestive fire, strong digestive state is influenced by Pitta dosha. Pitta is already heavy, it is having the fire element. So it is found in the Pitta predominant people. Agni is very strong, digestion is very fast. The people can digest large quantity of food in a very short time, and again they feel hungry or thirsty, and most often the people feel burning sensation in the stomach when they don't get food. They find burnings in the stomach, excessive thirst because of heat in the body. They are always thirsty. Heartburns are also there. Dryness of mouth is also there. So there are few symptoms of diction. It is because of the high pitta in the body, high fire element. Third state of Agni is the Mand Agni. Mand means slow, slow state of Agni. So Agni is always very low. This is found in Kapha predominant people. Kapha is made up of water mainly. So water will definitely lower down the dominance of Agni. And they take long time to digest little amount of food. Even if they take one bread, one chapati, they take lot of time to digest it, and they don't feel hungry again for 3 hours, 4 hours, if sometimes even after 4 hours. So because their metabolism is very slow, their basal metabolic rate, BMR, it is very slow. They don't have urge for eating and they feel nausea, heaviness in the stomach. Their tongue is always coated white, lazy. So they have these symptoms because of the low Agni, because of the Mandagni. It's common in Kapha. And fourth stage is the stage of balanced Agni. We call it Sam Agni. Sam means equal or balanced. So when a person is very healthy, they have balanced Vata Pitta Kapha in the body. So Agni is also very balanced. They get hungry, they eat food, then there is no hunger for a few hours, but again they become hungry, again they eat food. This is the normal people who have balanced Agni. So the people can digest normal diet with proper nourishment to the tissues. They have proper elimination of the waste products also from. So these are the 4 types of Agnis in the body based upon the predominance of doshas. Vata dosha, Visham Agni; Pitta dosha, Tikshan Agni; Kapha dosha, Mandagni; and balanced doshas, Sam. Next, how we can improve our Agni. So, ways to improve your Agni. We should avoid all the causes that cause deformed Agnis. Like we should never take the leftover food. We should never take the frozen food. We should never do overeating. We should not be irregular in our meal time. We should not change our food habits very frequently.
Sir,
And the
heavy diet, sometime heavy protein or fat diet also will disturb the Agni, right?
which diet?
Heavy protein diet or heavy fat diet.
If always you are taking, then definitely it will disturb. If you're taking it always very heavy diet, always the very heavy rich proteins or very rich carbohydrate, that will disturb that. Sometimes you can take like maybe one twice a day, one alternate, not every day. So grief and anger, anxiety, this if you are they are also disturb. And we should not take water with the excessive amount of water or cold drinks with them. We should do some exercise in terms of yoga or swimming or cycling or running, anything. Excess of sleep is also should be avoided, and incompatible foods should also be avoided. These are the common ways to improve the Agni. And apart from these, adding pungent spices to the food. The spices in the diet, they are very good appetizer. They are very good Agni igniters. So, cumins, curry leaves, even lemon, ginger. They are known to ignite the fire, ignite the digestive capability in a person. Or we can drink spicy teas like ginger tea is very good. Whenever somebody has some nausea, he doesn't feel to eat anything, or they lost their appetite even after fevers or any other long-term disease, diarrhea. So we offer them ginger tea. Ginger tea, if taken twice a day, that will also ignite it will burn the toxins in the body. It will ignite the fire in them. It is the easiest way to spark the digestive. You can also take ginger, peel the cover, and put some lemon juice and sprinkle some salt over it. You can chew it before the meals. This will also improve the taste of your tongue. This will improve the appetite also, and you will digest the food more efficient. So chewing the ginger with lemon juice and salt, or alternatively you can take ginger tea. Both are okay. Then physical activity strengthens Agni by stimulating the overall metabolic activity. So if you do exercise, the body needs energy, and to get that energy from the food, your Agni automatically becomes balanced or optimal. So this also improves, and by doing exercise, we eliminate the toxins also from the body. So when the toxins are removed, then also the Agni becomes very strong. For people who have variable Agni conditions like Vata persons, who sometimes they have very high, sometimes they have very low Agni. So for these people, eating meals at regular times each day is highly beneficial. Even following this habit can balance their Agni, because these people will have the uh, fire very high at one time, and then in the other time also. So if you are very regular, then you will definitely get the appetite at the same time, and you will digest the food. And for those people who have very sharp Agni, very high Agni, like in Pitta, Tikshan Agni people, so we can take Pitta pacifying food. Pitta pacifying food that we studied in the topic of Tridosha, how we balance Pitta. So anybody can type here the food which you can call Pitta balancing or Pitta pacifying food. Pitta is very hot in nature, so which food can balance the Pitta? You can type in the chat box. Any example? An example of Pitta balancing details. Okay, one answer is there. Coconut water. Excellent. Coconut water is very cooling. Black pepper is totally wrong. Black pepper is not Pitta pacifying, it is Pitta aggravating. Long pepper is also wrong. I'm asking the Pitta balancing people who have very high Agni. So which food you can give them to balance them? We cannot give them Pitta aggravating. They already have very high Agni. So coconut water is one of the good options. Then khus or vetiver. Vetiver is available in the form of syrups that you can give them. Then bale is okay. Bale, or we write it like this: bale. Bale syrup. It is a fruit. Its botanic scientific name is Agile marmelos. This fruit is also good for Pitta people. And coriander. Coriander is also very cooling. So coriander water you can take. You can take fresh coriander juice. You can take coriander tea by boiling coriander seeds in the water. Milk is also milk with some ghee. That is good remedy. Milk with ghee that can also balance the pitta. Guava is also okay. It is not very cooling, but it is okay. One can take guava also. So are the uh, these are the examples that you can give to people who have very high appetite. So by taking these things, they have balanced Agni. Buttermilk better with this sugar or with the brown sugar, that is okay. The sweet buttermilk is better for the pitta. So that is more cooling than the buttermilk with the black salt or black pepper. You can give sweet buttermilk. So this is about the Agni, types of Agnis, benefits of Agni. Most of these are caused by low Agni and their benefits. Then three types of Agni: Jఠर Agni, seven Dhatu Agni, and five Bhut Agni. Then their factors which disturb them,
Sir,
types of Agni based on. Yes, Dr. Khan, you can ask.
sir, edema, normally swelling of legs regularly. What is the balance to the person? What cause edema?
What cause edema? Edema is not a disease. Edema is a symptom. Like there are many. In the liver disease, you get edema. Thyroid problem, you get edema. In heart disease, you get edema. In kidney problem, you get edema. So it depends upon the cause. That is the cause of edema. And edema in Ayurveda, edema is known as the one disease. It is known as Shoth Roga. It is because of Vata, Pitta, Kapha, many factors. There are types of edema, Vata type of edema, Pitta type of edema, Kapha type of. So edema is not a disease. It is a symptom. Like we have to diagnose in more deeply what is the cause of this problem. If the cause is clear, then you can label it whether it is caused by Vata or Pitta. You can read about this Shotha. Shotha, you can read about Vata type of Shotha.
Sir, can you send us link or something? Sure.
Pitta type of Shotha. You will get the symptoms. Then in your patient, you can check whether it is Vata Shotha or Pitta Shotha or Kapha Shotha. Then we can help about this.
Okay, sure. Sir.
There is no single remedy for helping in Shotha or anything which will cause high urination. It will help in edema, but temporarily. If you take some herb, you get more urination, the edema or swelling will be less. But it will be temporary if you don't know the reason. What is the reason?
We
This.
job, yeah, is
So if
get more
till
in.
till you are not clean, you can give radish to that. Radish. Radish
Okay.
juice or radish in a raw form that helps to clean the urination. So that person will have more urination and edema will be reduced. It will be less in the body. But in the long term, we have to know the reason of it. Whether the liver is not working properly, or kidneys are not working, or heart is not working, or there is thyroid. So that cause must be, and even simple low hemoglobin can also be a reason of it. People who have very low hemoglobin, they also get swelling in their feet.
Okay.
So many reasons are there.
Mhm. Sure, sir. I will check.
These four types of Agni based upon the doshas, the Visham Agni, unstable, sometimes high, sometimes low. Tikshan Agni, always high because of Pitta. Mand Agni, always very appetite. And some Agni, the balanced Agni. So balanced Agni is in the baseline, then at the time of breakfast, it will become high. Then when you take breakfast, it becomes balanced. Then at the time of lunch, at time of dinner, it becomes high. So it is a balanced. That is very normal. So this we have discussed and how we can improve our Agni by following some lifestyle changes, by adding some spices to the diet. And for those people who are Pitta nature, they have very high Agni. We also discussed Pitta balancing. For Pitta balancing, salads are very good. If you eat salads, green greens, then they also balance the heat in the body because they are always water rich. If you take before the food, they will also suppress the Pitta and the person will not feel that much hungry to the meals. So salads can also be a very good option. So this is about Agni. So if anybody has any doubts from the last class or the last module, the introduction of Ayurveda, five elements, Vata, Pitta, Kapha, Dhatus, and we did 6 days also this module. You can ask, we have time. If anybody studying and they get some doubts, then most welcome. Or any question from the Agni also, if comes to your mind, you can ask. And as we are on the module 2, please try to do the multiple choice question. So it is very easy. Many people have already done. So all the answers are in the chapters. You just read one time and you will be able to submit a multiple choice question. But
Sir, Last time I only submit one multiple choice question. Second, I was doing after that, I could not get it again. It lost. So uh, where is this one? It is on
Which one?
the second MCQ, second term MCQ. I have not done.
You can check in your textbook. There is MCQ 1 in the module, MCQ 2, module 3, MCQ 3. MCQs are there. If you can check now today. If you don't find it, tell me. So I will upload it for you. So everybody, you all are from different batches, not from same batches. So if in your batch, if you don't find MCQ 1, 2, 3, please message me. Sometime it gets
Okay, sir.
we cannot find it some. So I will upload it again. Then there is a question about online link or article that can help characterize person of three dosha. So this is the next in the next module we are having this topic. This is known as Prakriti. We will study it. You can also study in the third module. You will be having a topic of Prakriti. You can open it, you can read it yourself, or maybe in next to next class we will also take this topic. Prakriti. There we have given the characters of Vata person, Pitta person, Kapha person. Everything is given. Right. So this is about the topic of today, the Agni. It's a very important topic. You should revise it twice or thrice. It should be very clear to you. So we will, if any doubt comes, then we will discuss it. Then. There is no question. We can sign off from here. If there anybody is going to ask any question, we can wait. Or even if you get any question when you are revising it, you can also ask in the next class. So individually also you can WhatsApp me and I will reply to it. Question. Thank you for attending the class. Thank you for your questions, interactions. So this makes the class very interesting for all the students. So keep reading and keep making notes so that you are ready with your questions. You're ready with some suggestions also. So we will also meet. We will meet on Sunday with a new topic, and the next topic for this class will be ama or toxins. So when Agni is disturbed, then we generate the toxins. So about this toxin, we will study in detail in the next class. Okay, thank you again, and have a nice time. We will meet again Sunday. Bye.